Hi, I'm Daniel Andrews, owner and creator of the DAN Show, and welcome to my latest 2021 NFL mock draft video. Today I'm breaking down the Cincinnati Bengals and what they're going to do with the fifth pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. If you're a fan of football or a fan of the NFL Draft, this is the place for you. I release a new draft video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Plus, I have a great show. I go live on YouTube every Friday night, 7 p.m. Central. We talk all 32 teams. So no matter who you're a fan of, this is the place for you. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. And now that that's done, let's break down the Bengals. When breaking down this draft pick, let's look at the Cincinnati Bengals situation. You have a head coach in Zach Taylor who's won 6 games in 2 years. And even though owner Mike Brown is not a knee-jerk owner, I really think that a double-digit loss season for the third time in a row will get Zach Taylor to act. Basically what I'm saying is they got to win at least 7 games. And this is going to be very difficult to do because in the AFC North, the other 3 teams all went to the playoffs. The other 3 teams all won over 10 games. So this is a large order for the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, the Cincinnati Bengals have traded down before in the draft, but I don't think they're going to this draft pick. I think they need to get an impact player. I think they're going to get the best player available with the 5th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. There's several needs that this team needs. One of the biggest things that they really need is a pass rush. They only had 17 sacks last year. However, with the 5th pick in the draft, I don't see a player as a defensive lineman. There's not a Nick Bosa or a Chase Young in this draft. If there was, that could be the pick because I think pass rush is something that Cincinnati Bengals really need. However, with the 5th pick in the draft, I think they'll do either one of 2 things. I think they'll go with either wide receiver or offensive line. First thing I'll do is talk about the offensive line situation. The Bengals must get better on their offensive line. Last year they gave up 48 sacks and Joe Burrow just got the crap kicked out of him, including getting injured so badly he may not even start opening day while recovering from that vicious hit that he got. So offensive line is a big priority for the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, in the 2018 and the 2019 draft, the Cincinnati Bengals have used first-round picks on offensive linemen, including drafting left tackle Jonah Williams in 2019. Now, normally when you go offensive line with a pick as high as number 5, which the Bengals have, you go with left tackle. So if you do go left tackle in this draft, do you move Jonah Williams or do you use the 5th pick in the draft for a right tackle or guard? It's very unusual that happens, but if you think the best non-quarterback in the draft is an offensive lineman, that could very well be the pick. Personally, I don't think so. I think Jonah Williams is your starting left tackle, and I think that because this is a very deep offensive line draft, I think you can use a 2nd and 3rd round pick or 2nd or 3rd round pick to get a starting caliber offensive lineman to complement Jonah Williams. See, when I look at Cincinnati Bengals, I know I got my quarterback in Joe Burrow, but who is Joe Burrow's number 1 weapon? Last year, Tyler Boyd led the team with 79 receptions, and 2nd round pick T. Higgins led the team in receiving yards. He actually had a really nice rookie season, 67 receptions, 908 yards, and 6 touchdowns. A.J. Green, formerly a really great wide receiver, I doubt he's with the team in 2021. Both him and Giovanni Bernard tied with 3rd on the team with 47 receptions. Now, T. Higgins has all the tools to be a number 1 wide receiver, but he's not really a burner. And since John Ross never panned out, this team receiving core really lacks speed. So either Bama wide receiver makes sense here at number 5. If you go ahead and you draft either one of the Bama receivers, it instantly makes Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins' life so much easier because Boyd excels in the slot and Higgins is best used in the red zone and in intermediate routes. This team could also use a tight end. 2019 2nd round pick Drew Sample, he's not a bad player, but last year, 40 catches, 349 yards, 1 touchdown. Look at your Super Bowl teams over the last 2 years, okay? You have Travis Kelce. You have George Kittle. You have Rob Gronkowski. Having a great receiving tight end immediately helps your team out. Plus, you have a beat-up young quarterback who needs an outlet. So, you go with the Bama wide receiver, you go with the tight end. What do you do at the 5th pick? Well, the Cincinnati Bengals with the 5th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft take Kyle Pitts, tight end, out of the University of Florida. Now, the question was, do you take a tight end or a wide receiver? The answer is yes. I don't want Kyle Pitts blocking, though. If you're the Cincinnati Bengals and you take Kyle Pitts with the 5th pick in the draft, you got to have a game plan for him. You have got to be creative with him. If you're a Chiefs fan or you've seen Travis Kelce, that's how you want to use Kyle Pitts. You want to use him exactly like Chiefs do Travis Kelce. You want him lined up all over the field. You want him isolated on different players. You want him doing different things at different times. I have a huge man crush on Kyle Pitts, so I think this is a great selection. Now, if Jamar Chase is available in this mock draft, I have him gone. That is a possibility, but if both were available at 5, I think the Bengals will go with Kyle Pitts. I think this guy's exceptional, and I think the Bengals will find him exceptional as well. But these are my thoughts. I want to hear from you. Bengals fans, what do you want your team to do with the 5th pick in the draft? Wednesday, I'm going to break down the Philadelphia Eagles with the 6th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. I will see you Wednesday.